Now, obviously, this is going to be a little different in terms of the usual videos I make, but unfortunately, the entire state of Kentucky is currently closer to the sun it ever has been for some reason, and it has been so hot that I really can't film much of anything right now. And I wanted to talk about a little game called Battlefield 6. I'm going to have another video out at some point on Battlefield 6, you know, kind of showing more of the goofy stuff that I've been doing while playing it, because to be honest with you, that first week of the beta was phenomenal. I enjoyed every second of it. But man, this video, we got to talk about some negatives. Let me be clear before we take this any further. I've been playing this series since the first Bad Company. I've played it for many years, and I have had a lot of amazing moments playing this game. But I am very aware of the fact that this is a Battlefield beta, and it's to be expected that there's going to be some bullshit you got to deal with when you're playing a Battlefield beta. But that does not excuse some of the issues that I do have with this game, and that other people I have talked to about this have with this game. But just a quick recap on the good stuff. Honestly, that first week, it really felt like I was playing a Battlefield game. Genuinely, I felt like I was playing Battlefield 4. It was very fun. I was enjoying it. Siege of Cairo at the time was definitely one of my favorite maps. I love Iberian Offensive. That is one of my favorite close quarters maps in the beta so far. But there is a glaring issue. The map design is not great. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and say that I am an expert in game development or map design. But what I am going to say is, please stop making maps that have multi-roles. And stop making them 3-lane maps. This is not a MOBA, this is a military sandbox. Please, just give us some variety in these maps. The maps just aren't big enough. A lot of people have been complaining about it. Many people have said that vehicles really aren't great on it. It's fairly easy to get your vehicle destroyed on some of these close quarter maps because there's so many different angles to get hit by anti-tank stuff. The other map I really disliked, which oddly enough my boy Jay says is like one of the best maps in the beta, but it's still like one of the worst maps, and that was Ridgeline, or Ridge 13. It's the closest to a proper Battlefield map, but it is done in the most piss poor way I have ever seen. I have not had a fun match at all in this second playtest playing Ridge. Heck, I barely had any fun games playing the first beta on Ridge. Dice, I mean this not in an insulting way, but as a stern warning about shitty map design. Playing these maps for real felt like I was playing Delta Force. I'm not kidding, I was not enjoying this shit at all. And then let's talk about the game modes. For the most part, I've largely been a Conquest guy. That's always been my favorite game mode. I liked playing Domination on Call of Duty, so when you tell me it's 64 players and now it's just Domination on a large scale, I enjoy playing that. I never really played Rush that much. I played Operations in Battlefield 1, and to be honest, that stuff was really dope. I thought that was really fun, but they added Rush for the second playtest, and I'm just going to keep it real. If this is what Rush is going to be on release, yeah, I'm never playing that. My buddies are adamant that the definitive Battlefield game mode to play is Rush, and if this is what you have to offer, I am sorely disappointed. That New York map had promise, man. Barring the obvious bugs and stuff, which again happens because it's a Battlefield beta, I'm really not a big fan of support. Pretty much all the time I have spent playing Battlefield, I have always played Medic, and take this from someone who has played Medic since Battlefield 3. Support is a little unbalanced at the best of times. At the worst of times, it's one of the most overpowered classes in the game. Explain to me why it is completely okay that not only can I resupply HP, I can resupply my own ammo and my team's ammo. I have an ability that allows me to have a resupply aura and resupply everybody around me without a box. And on top of that, if anyone gets too close to me, I have a defibrillator, which is basically like the palms of Zeus, zapping someone's heart till it fucking explodes. While at the same time, all I gotta do is left click once and I pick up a teammate. Yeah, you can do all of that. Do you know how many feeds I've gotten with the defibrillator? You can sprint with this bad boy. You can hold it charged up and it's a one-hit kill. I love this, but at the same time, I must say, it's a little unbalanced. If it's not too late, rework the classes. Get rid of support, have a dedicated medic role, or better yet, make Assault the medic role. To me, that is the best way of doing it. That's how we did it in Battlefield 4. Speaking of Assault, the shotgun's fucking ridiculous. If that shit is open weapon, I'm going to be livid because I am sick of getting killed by this fucking shotgun. I understand the pain I put people through in Modern Warfare 2019 with the 725. I apologize for my sins, okay? Also, whoever thought it would be smart to give, I don't know, grenade launchers, incendiary rounds that not only slowly burn your health away, but also slow you down, please get testicular torsion. During Battlefield 6's beta, when everything was working right, honestly, the game was super fun to play. But as I've said before, there's a lot of issues with this game that really need to be addressed before this game comes out in October, and I cannot stress this enough to DICE. Listen to what your community has to say. Don't listen to what every content creator says. Hell, you don't even have to listen to what I have to say. I'm just some fucking schmuck sitting in front of a camera acting like he has a proper opinion. But at least try to listen to what the community says. Don't listen to what the COD kids say. I think the movement is pretty solid. It should stay this way. You guys are cooking, all right? You got something good in the works, but this dish needs a little bit of salt. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that darn bell. And if you want to help support the channel, I have a Patreon in the description and a donation link. That is up to you, but just keep in mind, if you join the Patreon, you get a Discord role, access to my podcast, and access to the Patreon behind the scenes updates and early access to videos. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Take it easy.